3.5-hour flight from Delhi to Kochi was a drag, as most flights are, but finding a Mercedes E250 waiting for me at the airport was like being upgraded to business class without any fuss. My lucky day. This Mercedes E-Class is really a nice car. Indeed is. Over 200 brake horsepower, nearly 500 Newton meters of torque, and a diesel engine which seems very distant and quiet thanks to the superb insulation, but comes alive at the slightest tap of the pedal. And it's diesel. I like the business of diesel. It helps me save a few hundred rupees every time I hit the highway. I'm very much of an Indian. Even if I drive a Mercedes, I still ask the question, "Kitna deti hai?" I haven't yet told you where I'm off to, have I? It's a place which is about 160 kilometers and 4 hours away from Kochi. It's a place where they grow a lot of tea. I'm not much into drinking tea, but I'm told it's a lovely place. Lush green with rolling hills. It's a place called Munnar. After wandering around in the city of Kochi for a while, I finally find my way out of there, and now I am on my way to Munnar. Strangely, there are not too many road signs in the city of Kochi which will tell you how to get to Munnar. And that's strange considering the fact that Munnar is an important tourist destination. To do this and to get out of the town, I had to solely depend on my skills in the local language. And since I have almost zero skills in that direction, it took me a bit of time. Munnar?
Munnar.
Straight?
2 kilometer right.
Thank you. You know, the great thing about a name is that no matter what language you speak in, it still sounds the same, barring a few accents. And even if I have no skills in the local language, I'm still able to say Munnar and people pointing me in the right direction. Hopefully, the right direction. I call it local GPRS. Driving in Kerala is just like driving in Kerala. The road is narrow, single lane and full of traffic. Just when you begin to hope that you will find an open stretch of road, another village just starts. So this remains nothing but a hope. And that's a pity, especially when you are at the wheels of something as nice as I am today. The E250 CDI Mercedes E-Class. The car is itching to go, and so am I. Driving this Mercedes E250 CDI is really easy. Plenty of power on call, automatic transmission, and all the frills you can think of. In terms of creature comfort, this car doesn't lack really anything much. And to top it all, the thing that comes in most handy on drives like this, the audio system. It sounds like what all audio systems should sound like, crystal clear. In spite of the narrow roads and somewhat congested traffic, it's still a pleasant experience driving through Kerala, simply because what you see when you gaze outside is very pleasant. It's a sea of green, numerous water bodies and the swaying palm trees. It's almost picture perfect. Munnar is a town in the southwestern state of Kerala. Munnar is situated at around 1600 meters above sea level in the Western Ghats range of mountains and is a known hill station. The name Munnar is believed to mean 3 rivers. It has been a favorite place of summer retreat for the British, and the city of Munnar was declared as the summer capital by the British, and the Duke of Wellington is said to have visited the city. This is why you come to Munnar, for acres and acres of greenery. The undulating hills here are covered with tea plantation as far as the eye can see. You might have seen pictures of it or even paintings, but I tell you, even if you're an artist of a great caliber, you will never be able to replicate this greenery and this view. It's beautiful here, it's quiet and it's peaceful, and looks like I'm headed for a real nice vacation. The first plantation on the land of Munnar were that of cardamom and coffee. It was A.H. Sharp who planted the first tea sapling in Munnar in the early 19th century. The undulating hills which allows the rainwater to drain away without accumulating, and the pleasant weather of Munnar were just ideal for the plantations to flourish. And over time, Munnar became synonymous with tea. I'm here at the Mattupatti Dam, another major attraction in Munnar. The reservoir of water which is created by the dam provides for nice opportunities for boating and a day out. The water here is surrounded on all sides by lush green hills, and it's a beautiful sight here. Located about 13 kilometers from Munnar town is Mattupatti. Situated at a height of 1700 meters above sea level, Mattupatti is known for its dam and the beautiful lake, which offers pleasurable boat rides, enabling one to enjoy the surrounding hills and the beauty of the landscape. I'm not a big one for tea, but I'm in Munnar, so I might as well have a sip. Tastes fine to me, and I strongly recommend if you are in Munnar, do have a sip. The best part about Munnar is that it's very well connected to the twin towns of Kochi and Coimbatore, and this makes it very, very accessible. And once you are in Munnar, you have plenty of accommodation options to choose from, ranging from budget to star category. And this is what makes Munnar such a favorite with people here. Behind me is the waterfalls, one of the many waterfalls in and around Munnar. In fact, there are many waterfalls which make their appearance during the monsoon months, making it extremely beautiful. Munnar certainly is a pleasant place to visit over a long weekend. It might be famous for its tea plantations, but then there are plenty of other things to do as well, like boating, going out on long walks, or even rock climbing. And if you are not the outdoor types, then you can always sit back, relax, take in the beautiful view, and of course sip some quality tea. Sadly, it's time for me to hand back the keys of the Mercedes and jump back into a plane and head back home. But I tell you something, I had a wonderful trip to Munnar, and if you are in this part of the world called Kerala, do make a trip down to Munnar, and chances are you will like it very much. In the meantime, if you want to watch the show, log on to the YouTube, type in Top Speed ET now, and you'll be able to catch us. See you on the show next week.